Macron's government and the marriages are clashing over reform of the SNCF state rail company, with 2-day strikes set to take place every 5 days for 3 weeks.
Paris, April 5. Reuters, a standoff between the French authorities and the nation's unions could turn into a national confrontation against President Emmanuel Macron's reforms, a longtime pioneer of the labor movement said on Thursday.
Unlike last year's piecemeal fight against Macron's proposed reforms, union opposition is increasingly aligning, said Jean-Claude Melly, the head of Force Ouvrière.
The social atmosphere is changing. It's like when the air gets a bit too dry, the slightest spark can set off a fire, Melly told a meeting with journalists. In addition to the rolling SNCF strikes, tensions are also growing in lower-profile conflicts over nursing home workers, rubbish collectors, university reform, job losses at the Carrefour supermarket chain and Air France pilots' wages.
Melly, who has headed France's third biggest union since 2004, said there was no guarantee the anti-reform opposition would coalesce. But a clumsy comment now by the government could unite the anti-reform forces, he said. If it does not start answering our concerns, the situation is going to deteriorate and at some point something is going to happen, that's clear, Melly said.
France's unions no longer wield the power they did in past decades to mobilize workers on a scale necessary for making governments cave into their demands.
Nonetheless, neither the unions nor the government have forgotten the last time a French leader squared off against rail unions, in a strike in 1995.
It crippled transport for 3 weeks and eventually forced Prime Minister Alain Juppé to back down and pull the measures, a defeat from which he did not recover. Reporting by Lee Thomas, editing by Richard Locke, Larry King.